Okay, welcome everybody, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch this short tutorial brought to you by the Crypto Moguls, another session of Crypto Talk. As you know, we're all about cryptocurrencies and we're all about wealth creation in the digital area because we live in such an exciting time. And so who are we and what do we do? We call ourselves the Crypto Moguls, and we're a community of crypto entrepreneurs and people who are enthusiastic about this ever-growing industry. And our focus is on empowering others, empowering people who want to become digital entrepreneurs, who want to take advantage of what the cryptocurrency space has to offer. And so we do that by helping you integrate into this cryptocurrency ecosystem. And to integrate successfully, there are two pillars that we believe in. The first pillar being information and education, research. You can never have too much info when it comes to cryptocurrencies. Do your research, take your time, get into it, study. We've got tons of resources. We've got a book, we've got a crypto course. So make sure that you plug into all of that to ensure that you are up to date with all that is happening in this industry. And so you can take full advantage of what it has to offer. So today we're going to be talking about the 3 C's, the 3 trends that are changing the world that you and I live in. And I should have actually added in this one, the pandemic, coronavirus. It's actually also a C, coronavirus. We should have added that one because really the COVID virus has changed everything. And things are never going to go back to the old normal that we were used to. There's now a new normal, working from home, leveraging technology. That's what the world that we're living in today is all about. So I'll actually change this to the 4 C's that are changing the world. Number 1, the coronavirus, it's negative, but it has changed the world. But let's focus on the other 3 for today. Things that are changing how you and I interact, how you and I make money, how we live our lives, how we stay entertained. These things are at the forefront of all of this. And the first thing is your smartphone, your cell phone. And this device is now a device that can help you run your life. Many of us, if we do not have our cell phone on us, we are lost. We are completely lost. We don't know whether we're coming or we're going. You can't function. You can't do banking. You can't do so many other things. So the cell phone is such an important aspect of today's lives. It is not even a luxury. It is a need. So this cell phone has now brought the world into your palm. Anything and everything that you need is available to you on your smartphone. Entertainment, education, income opportunities, it's all there. It's just up to you to optimize your phone so that it's not just a phone that you're using, that you're consuming on, but it's actually a phone that can make you money. And that's what we'll be talking about today. Number 2 of our 3 C's are cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies are all started back in 2009 with Bitcoin. When Satoshi Nakamoto created Bitcoin, it was successful. And since then, cryptocurrencies have not looked back. Currently, we have over 8,000 active cryptocurrencies that are recognized on the coin market cap, and this number is growing every single day. And the uses for these cryptocurrencies and the technology behind them is changing every day. What we use them for, how we use them, how they're making our lives better, it's all changing. Then the 3rd C. Now, this one is an age-old idea, but it is one that with technology is also evolving. And this is the idea of crowdfunding. Now, crowdfunding is very big in the crypto space. You know, you have things like ICOs, NFTs right now. NFTs are big and they can actually also be used very successfully for crowdfunding. But we're going to be looking at crowdfunding on the blockchain, crowdfunding using smart contracts to bring people together, people from all over the world, people who otherwise might not be able to be connected if we didn't have the blockchain, if we didn't have smartphones and the technology behind it. But today we're living in a very evolved time. So all of these 3 things are coming together, and in their coming together, you and I can be right in the middle of it and benefit from what it has to offer. So how does it work? How do we benefit from our smartphone or your cell phone, cryptocurrencies, and crowdfunding all brought together? We will be talking about an opportunity called TRX10. Now, TRX is a cryptocurrency called Tron or Tronics, and the TRX or the Tron blockchain is is very sophisticated. It allows you to do more than just sending and receiving money. On the Tron blockchain, we can find what we call smart contracts. And these are smart contracts that are deployed onto the blockchain, and they allow functions between people to be audited by the blockchain. So there's no middleman. So we no longer need a middleman when two people are entering into a contract. A good example would be something like a vending machine. Traditionally, if you want to buy something, you need to go to a store, you need to give a clerk money, they need to give you change, and you are if that person is out for lunch, you gotta wait. If there's a queue, you gotta wait. So with a smart contract on the blockchain, it works almost like a vending machine in that it's there, it's built, it's got its variables built in, and the contract knows when this happens, this should be the result. So for example, on a vending machine, if you put 20 rands into a vending machine, what should happen? A bottle of water or a Coke or whatever you've chosen should pop out, regardless of whether it's raining, whether, whatever's happening. So there's no clerk, there's no outside variables that are exposed to other than what is happening in that vending machine. Smart contracts work exactly the same. They are able to audit and manage and execute transactions between people autonomously, and do so in a trustworthy and efficient way, because the code that is written is law. Nobody can change how the code is working. So if the vending machine says you need 20 rand for you to get a bottle of water, you will need 20 rand, not 15, not 25. It's always going to be 20 rand. Same thing with a smart contract. Once it's been written, that is it. It is final. There's no middleman saving us in fees. It's trustless execution. So we're not relying on the clerk to tell us the truth. We know that the vending machine only operates on 20 rand for a bottle of water. No discounts, no getting cheated. The code has been written and the code is law. So we get to benefit from that. So how TRX 10 works is that you and I will get involved. So let's make an example. This is you. And when you get involved, you have somebody who has referred you. And in this example, we'll call this person Sam. So you come on board, Sam introduced you to the platform. Now, when you get started, you are crowdfunding. You're not investing money, hoping to get a return at the end of the day. You're not buying something. You are contributing an amount of money towards a crowdfunding initiative. Now, the crowdfunding initiative is individual. Everybody is crowdfunding for whatever their needs are. So if your needs are, I want to further my studies, but I don't have the finances or the capital to do so, crowdfunding can help you get there. I want to build a house, yet I don't have the finances and I don't want to take a bond for 20 years. You can crowdfund your way to building that house, to paying your debts, to living the lifestyle that you want. Crowdfunding allows you to raise funds for any and everything you can think of. And doing it on the blockchain, it is seamless, it is fast, it is quick. Oh, it's amazing. It's genius. And you're going to see exactly why as we go along. So let's assume this is you and you get started for 500 rand. Now, another advantage of crowdfunding using TRX10 is that the amount to get started is so affordable. You don't have to start crowdfunding with 10,000 rand, that you're going to have to take out whether once off or multiple times. Here you are starting with an amount that is extremely affordable. And yet this very affordable amount can be life-changing when you follow the steps that we will be talking about. So this is you fund for 500 rand. Now, how do you fund? Everything happens on your smartphone through an app called TronLink. TronLink is a decentralized wallet, and this is the one that lets you communicate with the blockchain. And so you're going to fund your TronLink wallet using the stablecoin USDT through Tron. There's videos that will show you all the steps on how to do that. So you will fund your account for about $30 to $40, which in South African rands is about 500 to 600 rand, give or take, because the exchange rate does fluctuate. So between 30 to 40 US dollars, which is about 500 to 600 rand, that is what you are going to fund. And when you do so, your 500 rand, you fund into the system, but it doesn't just go into a system. It actually is paid over to an individual, because this is a peer-to-peer crowdfunding platform. TRX10 does not take any money. It does not keep any money on the platform. All funds that are transacting on the platform are doing so through individuals. So it is money that is moving through individuals. But this is not happening where we're exchanging money, from hand to hand. Everything is happening digitally. And when you fund this amount, you don't need to call Sam and say, hey, Sam, please, can I have your wallet address again? Did you receive the funds? The contract will know that Sam, where the funds should go to Sam. Sam will receive his funds immediately in his wallet, no waiting period. And so you fund $500, that $500 automatically is going to be paid over to Sam. Why Sam? Because Sam is the person who referred you. Sam is the one who told you about the TRX10 platform. It can't go to Tom. You don't know Tom. You didn't refer Tom. It has to go to Sam because that's the person who referred you. Now, Sam receives 500 Rand from you, and now you are officially a part of the TRX10 family, and you are now able to start using this amazing platform to start crowdfunding for yourself. So what is it that you're going to do? You're going to go out and you are going to refer others. You're going to start building a crowd of people. You're going to start making connections. The more connections, the more money you are able to make. So the minimum connections you're supposed to make, or that you should make, is that you should refer at least 3 people onto this platform. Now, we're living in a very social society where followers are, that's the gauge of success in today's age. So if you look at your WhatsApp, if you look at your LinkedIn, your Facebook, your Instagram, how many people do you have connections with? How are you monetizing those connections? How are you making money from knowing all these people, whether it's a large group or a small group? How are you doing that? So today, we're going to show you exactly how to do that. So let's assume you refer Obi, you refer Rati, and you refer Mbali. Now, when you do so, by referring each of these people, they're also going to download the TronLink app. They're going to fund their USDT of approximately 500 Rand onto the platform. And then via the TronLink app, they are going to register on TRX10. And when they do so, 500 Rand worth of USDT, about $30, is going to be taken from their TronLink wallet, and it is going to be paid over to you because you're the person who referred them. So you're going to get 500 from Obi, 500 from Rati, and 500 from Bali. So one person earning from 3 people, 1,500 Rand in total is what you have received. Now you will see everything on your platform, on the TronLink app in real time, but it's going to show you in dollars. Just for ease of understanding, today we've done this video in rands. So 1,500 Rand received, but now you want to build financial freedom, and 1,500 Rand is definitely not going to get you there. So what you're going to do now is that the system is going to automatically upgrade you to level 2. How it's going to do that is that when the first 2 people get registered, Obi and Rati in this case, that 1,000 Rand is going to be taken and is going to be used to upgrade you to the second level. TRX10 has 5 active levels. So you're going to earn from 5 levels below you, and you're going to pay up 5 levels above you. On this example, I've just shown it up to level 4, but it goes up to 5 levels. So you activated level 1 by funding your 500 and paying that over to Sam. Now that you've earned 1,000 Rand, even before you bring your third person, the first 2 people that come on board, the system automatically upgrades you now and takes that 1,000 Rand and pays it over to Pam. Who is Pam? Well, guess what? You don't even need to know who Pam is because the system knows. But Pam is actually the person who referred Sam, and Sam referred you. So the system knows exactly who was connected through who. The same way as on Facebook, when you add a friend, it might tell you, you might know this person because they are friends with the person that you are friends with. But here, the system is not asking you, you might know. It knows that if you know Sam, naturally, Pam is part of your connections because she's the person who introduced Sam. Now, what happens from here? So Pam will receive 1,000 Rand from you, whether you know her or not. You don't have to call her. You don't ever have to see her. The system does everything. So Pam will receive 1,000 Rand from you, and you get to keep your 500 Rand. Now, this is a very important step because at this point, you have now broken even. What you started with is now back. Everything from here on out is infinite return. Infinite return. And let me show you what that's going to look like. So what are you going to do from that step? You've activated and completed level 1. You now need to teach Obi. Say, Obi, we're not here for fun. We are here to make some money. We're here to crowdfund. So make sure that you refer your 3 people. So Obi will refer his 3 people. He'll get 500 Rand from the first person, 500 from the second, and 500 Rand from the third person. When he does this, immediately as he's referred 2 people, he's also going to now be upgraded from level 1 to level 2. So 1,000 Rand is going to be taken from Obi's wallet automatically, and it's going to pay Sam. Obi might or might not know Sam, that doesn't matter, but Sam is part of Obi's connections. So Sam will receive 1,000 Rand from Obi, and Obi is now upgraded to level 2. Rati brings 3 people, same thing's going to happen to her. She's going to upgrade, and 1,000 Rand is going to be paid over to Sam. Mbali is going to do the same thing, and so Sam will receive 3,000 Rand in total, 1,000 from each of these 3 people, as and when they are doing it. The system says when it happens, you get paid instantaneously. There's no waiting period, there's no pre-qualification, other than you must be active on that level. So if you are active on level 1, you can earn from level 1. For you to earn from level 2, you need to have paid up and activated level 2. And so it goes for all of the other levels. Now let's have a look at your income and your crowdfunding. How is it going? So you've referred 3 people. So you have 3 people on level 1, and you now have 9 people on level 2. You'll see these people, you won't know their names, you'll just see a system ID, because another thing about the blockchain is anonymity. So everybody, we don't see a name, we don't get a cell phone number, an email address, no KYC. All of us will just be recognized by a system ID, which will be a random number. So you could be ID 345. Who's that? We don't know. And so the system just works on unique IDs for everybody, which are linked to your TronLink wallet. So you will see you have 9 individuals on your second level, whether you have 4 or you have 6, but as they are increasing, you will get to see these numbers growing and the numbers filling. Now, when Obi teaches his 3 people to refer 3 and activate their second level, this is when things start to get exciting, because now Obi has 3 people that are under him. When his first person brings 2 people and earns 1,000 Rand, the system says this 1,000 Rand we're going to use to upgrade you and pay up your second level upline. In this case, you are the second level upline. Obi was their first level, you now are their second level connection, second level upline. So you're going to get 1,000 Rand from this person, 1,000 Rand from that person, and 1,000 Rand from this person. So that's already 3,000 Rand. Bear in mind, you only got started for 500 Rand. That's you. Now, Rati is on the move. She's not slowing down. She says, hey, I'm also here for this money. So she's going to encourage her team to do the same thing. So Rati's 3 people get involved. They introduce 3 each. They get upgraded. They make their initial amount back. Now what's going to happen? You're getting another 1,000 Rand from each of these people. Then Mbali does the same thing. Mbali's 3 people also are upgrading. So now that's another 1,000 Rand from 3 people. So in total, you are going to earn 1,000 Rand from 9 people that you might or might not know, simply through connections, simply because you connected. You connected Obi, Rati, and Bali to the system. Obi, Rati, and Bali connected their people, who connected their people. And by connecting, we all are getting to make money. So we're not just sitting on social media watching one person with 1 million followers make all the money and we are the consumers. Here, we all actually get to benefit from what is happening on the platform. So you receive 9,000 Rand, and now 2,500 from that is going to be used to upgrade you to level 3. Now that you've upgraded to level 3, guess what? You now are opening yourself up to start earning from these 27 people who've joined your 3rd level. You don't get paid from them immediately when you when they get on board, but when they upgrade. So they also need to complete a few steps, start earning, and when they are also earning, they will then upgrade and you start getting these funds into your wallet. So now 2,500 Rand worth of USDT is what you will use to upgrade to level 3, and that's going to be paid over to this individual here. On one screen it says Neo, on the other it says Sbu, but remember it's a unique ID, so it doesn't really matter. The system will know exactly who it's going to. So in this case, 3rd level ID, this person is the one who referred Pam, Pam referred Sam, Sam referred you. So you will upgrade to level 3, pay up 2,500 Rand. You will do this yourself on the TronLink by just pressing a button saying, yes, I want to upgrade. Then those funds will go from your wallet into the wallet of the corresponding level 3 connection, level 3 upline. So you get to keep 6,500. And in total, your team has grown to about 39 people. Not a lot of people, but look at the income from 500 to 6,500. That's decent. And you still have your 500 that you made back on level 1. Now, let's take things a little bit faster. On your third level, those 27 partners came on board. 27 partners sign up today. What do they need to do? They need to make sure they refer 3 people each. When they do so, they upgrade to level 1. They upgrade to level 2, sorry. They pay their level 2 upline. Then they refer their people, do the same thing. And when it's time, when they've earned now, they start earning from their level 2 people. They don't even have to wait for all 9. As soon as they've made enough, as soon as they've got more than 2,500 Tron, they're able to automatically upgrade via the app. And then you will now start receiving 2,500 from 27 partners. Now, this will depend on the speed that you and your team are doing. I've seen people get involved in crowdfunding platforms and achieve level 3s in a week, in 2 weeks at most. People who know what they want are making things happen on these platforms. So that's why I was so excited about TRX10, because it's bringing the best of what blockchain has to offer, and it's putting it in our hand via our smartphone. We are using the Tron blockchain, which is one of the fastest. We're using USDT, which is a stable coin. So we are not affected by the fluctuations in the crypto market. Cryptocurrencies are great, and we're there to hold for the long term, but we don't want to be on the highs and on the lows. We want to build a steady income, one that you can actually plan with and know that I want to raise 500,000 because I want to pay off all my debt and invest in a rental property or whatever it is that you want to do. You're going to be able to calculate that because we're using USDT. There's no administration involved. There's no company that you need to call. You don't have to go in KYC. The system is lightning fast. So really, the sky is the limit, and we are going to do such amazing things on this platform. So I'm excited that you're watching this, and I'm excited that you're going to get started and that we're going to meet each other, on the TRX streets, and making sure that everybody's growing their crypto holdings. Because with this income, you can also start investing now in other crypto projects. You can start getting into NFTs, ICOs, buying Bitcoin to hold for the long term, especially now that we're in a little bit of a bear run. So it's a great time to start accumulating those cryptocurrencies. So let's continue. So 27 partners, each giving you 2,500 each. This level will give you a total of 67,500. Now, remember, you don't have to wait for the full 67,500. As people are upgrading, you're getting those funds in real time. So if you get 2,500 today from one partner who's upgraded, that's yours for you to do whatever it is that you want to with. You can convert it into other cryptocurrencies. You can withdraw it and take your family out for dinner. It's available to you. Withdrawals are instant because the funds are in your wallet with your keys. So you're not waiting for an administrator or a company somewhere to allow you to get those withdrawals. From your 67,500, you don't want to stop here. That's not financial freedom yet. Things are moving. We're getting excited, but we're not where we want to be yet. So from that 6,000, you will use 6,000 to upgrade to level 4. That will be used to upgrade your 4th level connection, your 4th level upline. System will know who it is. It will take care of that. You are just going to press a button on your Tron link and it will do the rest. So Tron receives 6,000 Rand from you. You have now opened up your level 4 income, meaning that when you have people on your 4th level who start upgrading, you can now receive those funds. If you do not upgrade and somebody on your 4th level upgrades, if you are not upgraded, those funds are going to go over and they're going to look for the next connection who is active on level 4. So you want to make sure that as soon as you have enough in your wallet to upgrade the next level, you do so that you're not missing out on any income that should be coming to you. So level 4, you have 81 partners. You are now going to get funded 6,000 Rand. Now 6,000 Rand, some people go to work for that, 22 days in a month, wake up early, come home late, stressed out at work, not enough to pay the bills, not enough money to make ends meet. And yet here we're saying start with 500 Rand. 3 people, yourself, your smartphone, which everybody has, and just teach your team to do the same. Understand the system, get involved, watch all the tutorials, teach your people to do the right thing, teach them how to use their wallets, how to back them up, how to deposit, how to withdraw, and watch your crowd grow. Watch your fund grow bigger and bigger, faster and faster. So 6,000 from 81 people, that's a total of 486,000 Rand, almost 500,000 Rand. 100 times what you started with. So 10 times, actually, no, it's 1,000 times what you started with. We have 500,000. That's it. 1,000 times what you started with. Which opportunity is going to give you 1,000% return by you simply using your phone and referring friends, where you're not guessing, you're not hoping, you're not saying, I invested my 500. I hope it's going to come back. Here, we're not hoping. Here, we know because we do the work. Everything is on a smart contract. So there's no administrator. There's no one who's going to run off with our funds. Everything's autonomous. And we watch the money coming into our Tron link as and when we are doing it. The faster you move, the faster your wallet is going to be moving. So just under 500,000 Rand, you're going to use 14,500 Rand to now upgrade to level 5. And look at this. Now, this is probably my favorite part. The fact that as you go deeper in the levels, the number of people is also increasing. So on level 1, there were only 3 people. Yeah, but you were only earning 500. Now look, level 4, you're earning 6,000 Rand per person, and that's where the numbers get bigger. This is truly powerful, folks. So level 4, 6,000 Rand from 81 partners, just under 500,000 Rand. You upgrade for 14,500 Rand. You keep 471,000 Rand. Now, level 5, you will upgrade to level 5, and so you upgrading to level 5, those funds will be paid to your level 5 upline, your level 5 connection. I haven't put them in here, and so you'll get funded 14,500 Rand from 81 people. When this will happen will depend on you and your team and how fast you guys are moving. But imagine this, imagine even if one person in your team is upgrading a week, just one person a week. At the end of the month, that's just under 60,000 Rand that you've made just for one person upgrading a week. What if you have 2 people upgrading a week? What if you have one person upgrading a day? The possibilities are endless, infinite return. Just put your effort in and the results are going to astound you. Trust me, crowdfunding, it's not a new concept, but it's evolving every day because of the technology around it, and it only gets better. So on level 5, total income that you can earn is 3.5 million. If this amount scares you, then good, you are in the right place, because if you're not growing, you're dying. You need to be in a space that makes you uncomfortable, because your growth is not in your comfort zone. So if you're comfortable with 50,000 and 100,000, 500,000, good for you, but now things are getting better, because now we're pushing you to strive for more, that you can actually make 3 million on a crowdfunding platform. No degree, no experience, simply the passion and the drive and the diligence and the discipline to say, I'm going to work this. I'm not going to treat it as a, hit and run. I know it's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not going to happen overnight. It is going to require my effort, talking to my people, teaching them, helping them with TronLink, learning TronLink myself, teaching myself new things. But when I do that and I commit, this is the type of income that I can come out with. So it's completely powerful. 5th level upline receives 14,500 Rand from you. You keep 3.5 million. And even if you don't get this full 100%, we've just seen matrics, matric results come out, and the pass mark, I believe, is like 45% or something, which is, it's something else. It's a discussion for another day. But let's say you just get by with the pass mark here. You only make 50% of what this platform has to offer. That would be you making over 1.7 million simply by starting with 500 Rand and referring your people and teaching them to do the same. So think about that and let it sink in. So in summary, you activated your position for 500 Rand, 30 USDT. You referred 3 partners. You taught them to do the same. From level 1, you referred 3 people. 1,000 Rand was used to upgrade you to level 2. You kept 1,000 Rand. On level 2, you earned 9,000. 2,500 was used to upgrade you. You kept 6,500. Level 3, you upgraded for 6,000. You kept 61,000 Rand. And this you can do, folks. Imagine how long it can take you to refer 3 partners, maybe a week. Or like we have a saying that goes 3 in 3 days. So if you do your first 3 in 3 days, that's 500 Rand in 3 days. 3 days from there, they do theirs, they get their 500 Rand. 3 days from that, you're going to be receiving this, because they're also doing the same thing. So this can take you, the first 2 levels can take you a week, 2 weeks to complete. Level 3, let's add another 2 weeks to that. So you can accomplish this in a month. And that's being just average. We're not talking about amazing results. This is just the average results of what we've seen people do. So you could do this when you want to. It's really up to you. There's no time that has been set. You don't have, you run in your own lane. You don't have to compete with anybody. But one thing you must make sure is that you keep it moving. You keep on going, because we're not trying to get rich slow either. So level 4, oh, I left out the level 4. Apologies for that. So level 4, you keep 471,000, I believe. And then level 5, you keep 3.5 million. But this is, yeah, so then in total you keep over 3.7 million, I believe it is, or 3.9, something like that. But the point is, it's in the millions, and it is here to change our life, and your life can get changed. Now, how do you get started? Simple. Download TronLink, go to your app store right now, go onto your app store, type in TronLink, and click on get, click on download. It will download in a few seconds. From there, you're going to fund your wallet with approximately, I've said here 650 Rand, just because I wanted to make sure that you have enough funds for your blockchain fees, for your exchange fees, all of that. But with 600 Rand, 650 Rand, you have more than enough to make sure that those transactions go through without a hitch. Get the link from the person who referred you, because they'll be your sponsor. Get their unique ID, just that number, because the system will need it. Then sign up on the website, TRX10.io. You're not going to sign up on Chrome or on Google as we know it. All of this is going to be done via TronLink. We've got a video that shows you how to do that. So just watch it and get familiar. Plug into the team. We're here to help you. We're here to move you and support you and make sure that you grow, and then start growing your crowdfunding community, raise funds. And this is the world's most powerful crowdfunding platform. You do not want to get left behind. So that's it, folks. God bless. Enjoy, share it, give us your feedback, and let's make sure that we make this year and the years to come ones that we will never, ever forget.